Yeah.
Tight end. What was behind it? Was it a matter of looking at, okay, the log jam here and there's an opening here? Or how did
No, I mean, it was really just we talked to Coach Day and Coach Wilson. I mean, as far as one, where I can help this team the best, and two, really what projects me long-term wise, where I fit best, and what's going to project my long playing down the road.
After Rose Bowl, you seem very comfortable with linebackers.
Yeah.
What's your
I'm just a ball player. I'm just trying to play ball. I told him, Coach Wilson, I want to be the point. Like, if I want to feel like if I suck, then we're gonna struggle. So wherever that was the most pressure that I could grab, really, and it seemed that this was the best spot. And I told Coach Wilson, they're turning me loose over here, and it's the last 3 days have been over. It's been 9 days from last year already, so it's been really good.
What makes you think tight end is the right spot for you right now?
I don't know. Really, I feel a lot more comfortable. Down the road wise, when you look at tight ends, you look at my body, the way I move, and that's what I do. I don't know how many people love a 6'4", 260-pound middle backer anymore. So, over there, I had a good time on defense. I love playing defense, but I'm just trying to bring what I did on defense over here to the offense, and so far, I've done it, and I'm a lot happier.
What does that look like? Like in terms of that energy that you kind of showed at linebacker in those, what does that look like in the tight end?
Just trying to maul people, really. It's ever in front of you, you're just trying to really flat out put it on his back. That's just like in a street fight. You're trying to put whatever in front of you on his back.
You feel like you're finally a better tight end? That seems like a pretty good attitude to take into blocking people if you're talking about having that defensive identity that you're thinking about mauling people when you're doing your job at tight end.
Yeah, it's awesome. That's in my mind, that's the only way you can play this game. And I think when I first moved over to tight end, it was really a more or less a learning curve. I've never played it, so more or less a learning curve on how to take that energy and passion, but also keep your technique with you. And now, I know the scheme enough to where I can just go and I can play and be that on that side of the ball.
When you were at linebacker for a little while, did you have it in the back of your mind that this move might happen yet again, or do you finally feel like you're finally, after a few years, settled in at one spot, can finally hone in on some skills for one particular position?
I feel good right now. I always had, when I first came over to tight end, growing pains, I guess you look over the other side of the ball and it's more comfortable, so it's hard not to look back over there, but I would say right now for me, I'm where I should be, and this is where unless something drastic happens. But for now, I think I'm staying here.
Cade, you keep saying for now. Do you think that this could happen again?
I don't know. I don't like to consider myself a liar, so I'm not going to lie to you guys. Say I'm never going to go back. I don't know. Right now, I'm going to stay here.
Is there listen, you have the ability to play on both sides of the ball at Ohio State. That's a tough thing to be able to do. Is there any fear that, if you don't lock in or decide on one spot, that you could somehow, slip through the cracks? You know what I mean?
Not really. In my mind, I've always prided myself on, if you're the hardest worker, you're the toughest guy out there, it's going to be hard to slip through a crack. So, that's just really what I've tried to do. Being around everybody here has contributed to that tremendously. So, I love these guys here, and I think I found where I need to be at here for me and for this team.
Did you need to give playing defense one more shot to feel good about staying at tight end?
100%. I had to be on my terms. So if I had to be at peace with it, because I knew if I wasn't, then it's always going to be what if this was that, what if this was that, and I felt good about it. We had many conversations, me, Coach Day, and Coach Wilson about that, and I think we figured it out here.
You got the film of how many tackles you had in the Rose Bowl. You looked pretty damn good out there. How are you finally at peace with playing tight end after the very last time you were on the field? Yeah. You looked that good at linebacker.
Really, that's a great question. It really is. I'm a defensive player. I'm a defensive mentality. That's what I do. I don't know if I've ever seen a tight end be able to bring that on that side of the ball. So in my mind, if I can bring down that side of the ball, it's going to just separate when I do try to leave this place, where I need to go and what's going to protect me to get there.
So what does that bring?
How much did you appreciate the fact that it wasn't dictated to you?
It's good. They're good people. They've always. That's why I'm still here. That's why people stay around this place, because you're around good people. So,
it was strictly your call.
There was some persuasion to it a little bit, of course. But no, it was my decision to come back there, and I mean what we said and how things were going to go. I mean, it sounded like it is, and that's what it's been so far. So it's been the best decision.
Cade, it's been interesting to kind of observe this and watch you talk about it, and Coach Wilson and Coach Day. In the end, how do you think everybody handled the situation, you and your coaches, to sort of work through this, take the time needed, and then come to a decision?
Oh, I think it handled it well. I think as a whole, I mean the communication was fine. It was good. I mean, as good as it should be. I mean, the winter was awesome. We had, as a whole team, the winter was unbelievable, and I mean through that we're working through stuff, trying to figure out what's going to be where we're going to fit, what the defense going to look like, and then how the offense. We knew what the offense was going to look like and where they needed somebody, and I mean that best fit me to do what I need to do and just play ball the best I can.
So you mentioned that mauling